what is a marketing plan? Let's go ahead and define that. Planning is the process of anticipating future events and determining strategies to achieve organizational objectives in the future. So therefore, marketing planning is designing activities relating to marketing objectives and the changing marketing environment. The marketing plan is a written document that acts as a guidebook of marketing activities for the marketing of the products or the service. Now, why write a marketing plan? Well, the creation and implementation of a complete marketing plan allows the organization to achieve its marketing objectives and succeed. But the marketing plan is only as good as the information it contains and the effort, creativity, and thought that goes into the creation. Now, as I said a minute ago, most organizations have marketing plans that are very, very similar, but because this is an internal document, this is for internal use only, you put together the marketing plan however works best for you. But most marketing plans will look something like this. It will start with the overall mission statement, and then it will get into the situation analysis or the SWOT analysis, same thing. SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, threats. That's the situation analysis. And from that will be the overall marketing objectives, and then that will give you your marketing strategy. And in that box there, that marketing strategy box, is where you come up with, here's our target, and here are our elements of our marketing mix. Those are our 4 Ps: product, price, place, or distribution, and promotion. The marketing plan, and I said this earlier, really serves 3 purposes. Number one, it's this analytical tool by which you analyze the business, but then out of that comes your, okay, here's our plan, which is our to-do list. But now that you've got that, the marketing plan says, here's exactly what we're going to do. Now you start to implement things. Now here come the actual results. Here's how we did. So it becomes our evaluation piece. So it's this iterative process, this ongoing process of planning, implementing, and then controlling or seeing, how are we doing. Well, let's go ahead and go through those elements, starting with the top, the mission statement, defining the business mission. The mission statement answers the question, what businesses are we in? Or typically the marketing plan will be done on an SBU basis, so what business are we in? Now, the mission profoundly affects the firm's long-term resource allocation, profitability, and survival. You don't want it to be too narrow. Business mission statements that are stated too narrowly suffer from marketing myopia. However, you don't want the opposite. You don't want it to be so broad that it doesn't help you focus at all, because again, the purpose of the mission statement is to focus the organization. Now, here's a great example of a bad mission statement, and this is General Motors' mission statement from a few years ago, and I can promise you millions of dollars were spent developing this mission statement. Probably lots of people had it printed on the back of their business cards, probably had plaques of it up in their offices. But here's General Motors' mission statement from a few years ago. GM is a multinational corporation engaged in socially responsible operations worldwide. It is dedicated to provide products and services of such quality that our customers will receive superior value, while our employees and business partners will share our success, and our stockholders will receive a sustained superior return on their investment. That mission statement could not be more blah, could not be more generic. In fact, you could use this mission statement for any for-profit publicly traded company. It doesn't even say cars in there anywhere. It says products and services of such quality. What the heck does that mean? It's so generic. Now, that's not why General Motors went bankrupt, but it certainly didn't help because it didn't focus them at all. So we want to start with a good mission statement, focusing the organization. Next comes the situation analysis, which is almost always called a SWOT analysis, SWOT, and the S and the W are strengths and weaknesses. Those are inside the organization. The O and the T, those are opportunities and threats. Those are outside the organization. Now, strengths inside the organization, those are things that the company does well. Weaknesses inside the organization, those are things that the company does not do well. So the S and the W, the strengths and the weaknesses, are internal or inside the organization. Now, opportunities, those are external environmental factors that are positive. Threats, those are external environmental factors that are negative. Every company that's in a competitive landscape has the same external environment as everyone else, with the exception of the competition part. So if you're 7-Up and you're looking at your external environment, well, one of your situations is you've got this dominant competitor, Sprite. But outside of competition, the external environment is the same for everyone. What you want to do is do a good job of predicting the movement in the external environment and then putting together the internal capabilities to best take advantage of that. So you start with the internal, the strengths and weaknesses. You want to focus on your organizational resources. These are all the things that you have inside. So that's your production capabilities, marketing skills, financial resources, branding, employee capabilities, technology. So those are all inside the organization. Now, external, outside the organization, those are things like, the social environment, demographic factors, economic factors, technological factors, the regulatory landscape, political, legal, and of course, competition. From all of that situation analysis come your marketing objectives. Now, a marketing objective is a statement of what you want to accomplish. So it's going to be, here's what we're going to do, but you want it to be realistic, measurable, time specific, and compared to some benchmark. An example of a marketing objective would be, our objective is to achieve 10% dollar market share in the cat food market within 12 months of product introduction. Who are you going after? That's the target market. So in your marketing plan, you want to describe the target market. Now, your target market strategy tells you who you're going after. So you might segment the market based on groups with similar characteristics. You might want to go after the more attractive markets. You might want to go after just one target market or multiple target markets. Sometimes you're going to go after everybody, so appeal to the entire market with one marketing mix, or you might have a more concentrated strategy, so concentrate on one particular segment, or even possibly go after multiple segments, but with different marketing mixes. Well, that's what's so important about segmentation and target marketing, which is its own topic to be dealt with later. But from all of that comes your, here's what we're going to do, here's our marketing mix, and these, of course, are our 4 Ps. Remember the 4 Ps of the marketing mix. The marketing mix, that unique blend of product, price, place, which is distribution, and promotion strategies that are designed to help achieve your objectives. The elements of the marketing mix, the 4 Ps. And let's take those one at a time, starting with product, because that's the starting point of our 4 Ps. That, of course, is the physical unit, but that's everything that comes with it. So the package, the warranty, the branding, which is obviously very much a part of the product, and so on. Now, remember I said earlier, we'll use the term product to refer to both tangible goods and intangible services. Price is the element of the marketing mix that the marketer can most readily change. Price obviously is what the buyer has to give up to obtain a product. It's the most flexible, it's the quickest, easiest to change. It's a very important competitive weapon. Place or distribution is where the product is available. So place, product availability, where and when customers want them. It's the value all the way from raw materials to the finished products. And then finally, promotion, getting people to know about it. And that is advertising, public relations, sales promotion, personal selling, and so on. Once implemented, now you want to see, how are we doing? So that's the follow-up on the marketing plan. And that's this iterative process, by which we now determine, how are we doing? So those are the overall elements of a marketing plan. Every company does marketing planning. Some companies obviously do a better job than others. The marketing plan, again, is your internal tool to help achieve your objectives.